this was not how I intended to spend my daughter's first birthday. But yeah, it's time for a little story time. Hi guys, this is Connie. It's my O.T.1-8. Hopefully the wind isn't blowing directly in your face. I figured to show you dogwoods because they're pretty and it's the Virginia state flower. And it's probably one of the nicest things about being at the DMV. So, what has happened? It's only 1:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. This was the day that baby bear, our Ivy bear, she was born. And it's interesting to kind of try and be reminiscent about it, then be stuck in a bunch of life stuff that's currently happening right now. So, let's get to the story time. I was helping my brother basically. This is just one of those days and one of those places where, for me, I feel like it's very easy to just show my rear end and be a total jerk about everything. And so it's nice to hear laughter out in the parking lot. That's a nice alternative, because I think I've cried a little bit to myself twice today just because I'm so tired and overwhelmed, and it's just the easy way to stress relieve from all the stresses that you need relief from, right? So I'm trying to help my baby brother get his license back. He needed to use a car, and he's like, "You have the registration, right?" And I was like, "Yes." Let's rewind back to about a month ago when I realized my tags say this expires in April. Let me take care of it. I took care of it online, and it said that it was good until October, that they couldn't renew it for some reason. And then fast forward to today, my car is probably the best car that is currently available for him to use. So everybody said, "Let him use your car." I was like, okay, sure, no big deal. I ended up finding the registration, finding the insurance, because you need those things in the Commonwealth so that you're driving legally in your vehicle. And it still said that it was expired. So I walked in and showed it to the first people that you meet at the DMV, and they said, "It's not your registration, it's your plates. It's not your tags, it's your plates. Your plates are fully expired." I don't understand the difference between my tags being expired and my plates being expired. Apparently, when your plates are expired, you have to turn in the actual license plate. They can replace stickers all day long, but you gotta turn in the actual plate. So, the lady, I ended up having to do the same thing and wait in line, and the lady I spoke with was very, very nice and very quiet spoken, so I felt like I always had to go, what, or had to strain to listen to make sure I heard her correctly. But nice enough lady. She's like, "Do you have any attachment to your plates?" And I was like, "Not really. We can issue you new plates right now. No big deal. You just pay this. Do you want it registered for 1 or 2 years? Here you go. Pay this. We have this stamped. Have a nice day." So, give my registration to my brother's, whoever's helping my brother, because they need the registration for the car that's currently being used. Now it's essentially being held hostage while I'm attempting to put the plates on the car. I'm not the strongest person, but I'm not the weakest person either. I could not get these plates off of this car to save my life. And no one in God's country had a screwdriver to save our lives. So I asked the lady who I was working with, I was like, "Do you have a screwdriver?" She looks back, she can't find a screwdriver. The person that's helping my brother looked at me like I had 3 heads when I asked for a screwdriver, which was odd, and basically told us no. I asked my brother to go ask a security guard. The security guard's like, "Well, we can't hand those out." And part of me's thinking, just come out here and help me, please. That's all I want. I just need help. Help me. I'm asking. So, I had needle nose pliers, which you could get the front plates off. You could not get the back plates off with the needle nose pliers. And then, common sense, I'm just starting to ask people. I asked the neighbors, the people pulled up next to us. I said, "Do you have any of these?" And then I finally used common sense, and there was like a VDOT car from the city of Manassas a couple of parking spots down. And I was like, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me." do you have a screwdriver? He had one. I nearly bent that thing completely like in the wrong direction to try and get this thing off. And I was like, I don't want to break your tools. I appreciate your hospitality. I can't get this off. Can you help me? And so did. Whoever this wonderful angelic human being was, helped me with my plates. I didn't feel like a complete and total loser and an idiot. I'm just hot and I'm tired because it's like 80 or 90 degrees. We're having a summer week in Northern Virginia today. Lucky us. And I'm like, I just want to be home and snuggle my 1-year-old, because as of like early afternoon, she's officially 1. She's been alive on this planet for 1 full year, which is great. Did not want to be in the DMV. Truth be told, my brother, who thinks that vlogging is incredibly foolish because you're talking to a camera, does not want to be at the DMV. He's almost just like, forget this then. I don't even want my license that bad anymore. And I'm thinking to myself, no, you will get this today. So he's in there waiting for a nice person to come out that can watch him do all the things that you do when you're on the road and you're a official licensed driver. I still want to look at those because they're pretty. Dogwoods are so pretty, and you can't do any kind of zoom on the front end camera. I forgot about that. Yeah, so that has all happened. I'm having like 3 or 4 different text conversations at the same time. First to coordinate what was happening before we got here, and then to coordinate what was happening during the situation. And then, by the way, I had another friend who's like, are you busy right now? And I'm like, you have no idea. And a couple other people who play Pokemon Go, I'm part of a Discord group, and they're just like, are you available to play this? I'm just like, no, I'm not. I've already played my Pokemon Go for the day. And I think, yeah, maybe Future Connie will merge them together, but I definitely recorded the Latios raid I did this morning with Mustachio before he went to work. So that was fun. Spoiler alert, I didn't catch the Latios, which I'm not too worked. I'm not brokenhearted about it, because I think I caught I want to say I caught 7 of them already, and I think I've transferred 3 of them, so I have 4 really good ones, and I have a really nice like 90-something% one that I powered up, I think, with the candies I had. So I'm not heartbroken. I think I'm pretty well set with the Latios, but I'm still trying to participate because that's how you give back to the community. Not everybody plays as hardcore as some of us folks who've got like 20 different legendary Pokemon, so that's a thing. I just want to go home. I want to eat strawberry shortcake. I want to make cupcakes. I want to celebrate with our church family tonight at choir. Mustachio apparently has a happy hour thing with some of his coworkers that I might go to tonight at this wonderful new little place in Manassas called 2 Silos, which I feel like that's its own video in itself, but it might happen. But if it does, I'll end up doing something on my social media. So there's a shameless plug for @ConnieTryon in most of my social media forums. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. Those are my active ones. I don't understand that. You heard that car beep twice. Not only did she beep it when she was out here, she beeped it when she was already inside the establishment. But that's a thing. I had to vocally apologize to another person because I was so frustrated about this whole entire endeavor. Like, it's hot, I'm bothered, I'm tired, I'm grouchy, and I used words that you don't usually use in polite society. And I was telling my brother about it. I said, I want to apologize because, well, first off, I try to be a decent human being, period. My mom's texting me. Yes, I try to be a decent human being. But, you know, we're all human. We all make mistakes. And I don't say that to excuse the fact that I have a potty mouth when I'm by myself, when it's just me in the car and God. I let it rip. I get real frustrated. And God's a big God. He can handle that. He wants us to bring our cares and our frustrations to him. But sometimes I feel like I abuse the privilege because I'm just like, God, really? How the... spewing lots of vocal, disgusting poison. And I know that. But I want to eventually pride myself in not being the kind of person that gets secretly Snapchatted for being a complete and total a-hole in public. And I definitely was showing my rear end, complaining like a little baby, instead of the grown adult woman that I really am. So I basically apologized. I said, I am so sorry. And I think Mustachio was on the phone with me at that time, and my brother saw it too. And I was just like, we live and we learn and we grow. I don't mind apologizing for things that I definitely need to step up for and take responsibility for. But sometimes I'm just done. And done. Blah. So hopefully I post some cute little picture of my baby, because we need to do a blanket month picture. She's officially a year old today. And this is how my brain works. So if you haven't had a conversation with me in a while, this is a good way to catch this up. I hope you enjoyed the last 11 minutes. Be careful with that, and enjoy, please, and thank you. And I'd love to hear it's Thursday too. I'm supposed to do it Connie Reads. Ooh. I might have to apologize in another video that says Connie Reads is going to be up much later tonight because the books are at home. I am not at home. So that's a thing. It'll be the Dogs of Winter because we've already finished Brian's hunt. So if you're here for that, that is what it is. Are you absolutely kidding me? This woman definitely just honked her car alarm again for the third time while I'm standing out here making this video. Somebody is paranoid. Somebody is paranoid.